So here's the first challenge we're going to be doing. It's an upper body workout. It's a lot of punching, and we're going to be doing some different sets of push-ups, things like that. So do your best to follow along with it. So but we're going to warm up a little bit first. And by the way, you're going to need your gloves. It's a lot better to do it with your gloves. The one thing about having your gloves on, you guys, is what happens, it creates a little bit of heat, uncomfortableness with it. Look, we're stuck indoors, and we want to try to make it as real as possible. So by putting the gloves on, it gets us to grab onto something, and it gets us to actually be a little bit more using our imagination to really utilize it. And these gloves here, these bad boys from Bushido are the best. All right, shameless tag, I don't care, I love these gloves. All right, guys, but first we're gonna warm up and stretch out a little bit. Here we go. All right, first thing we're gonna do, guys, is this. So you bring your arm here, circle forward, just like so. There you go. Good. Now, because we're doing a lot of punching, we're gonna stretch out the shoulder a little bit. Okay, good. All right, now other side. Here we go. Good. Get that rotator cuff relaxed and smooth. All right, guys, very good. Good. All right, now that we went back, we're gonna go, we went forward, we're gonna go back. So let's go back now. And forward. Good, same thing here. And go back. Forward, there you go. Good. All right, the next thing we're gonna do, guys, to kind of relax and warm up the arms and a little bit of the shoulders, is we do these in classes all the time, and most of the time we don't really necessarily know what they're for, but we know that it burns. So first we're gonna have our hands out, we're gonna do small circles, just like so. As you guys can see, just very small circles. Now what this is doing here, isolating the shoulder muscles as you're doing it, so this is a form of isometric. So what's happening is that my arms are extended fully out, right? They're not going down or up, but I'm isolating the small twitch muscles and my shoulder to isolate the punches as well, to make it quicker and faster and stronger as I'm doing this. So keep doing it with me, guys. Keep doing it with me. We're just warming up here. There we go. I don't know if you guys can hear the music in the background, but hopefully you guys can. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. And relax. Good. Shake it out. Very good. Okay, now the next one we're going to do is we're going to be opening and closing our hands. Okay? So what this is, opening and closing. Now, when we're doing this, make sure your fist is as tight as possible and shoot it out as far as possible. We're going to spread out these fingertips as much as you can. In and then out. This isolates the forearm muscles, but the important part of doing this is having the open and closed fist is directly related to when you're relaxed and as far as position when you're punching. Hands are relaxed, then when you do the impact of the punch, here, it tightens that fist. So you get used to doing opening and closing your hands. A lot of times we don't get a chance to practice those things. And by doing this exercise, you're doing those over and over. So here we go. So hands are out in front of you, open and close. Good. And make sure that when you're doing this, that your hands, you're making the tight fist. Tight fist. There you go, tight fist. Now for some reason, if you guys can't do a tight fist, just open and close your hands. That you feel it as well too with doing that. Here we go. Good, good. Again, notice that we just warmed up the shoulders. Warming up the forearms now. There you go. Good. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Hey, if you have to take a break, that's okay. Take a break. It's fine. There you go. Still going. Still going. Good. Whew. Man. Now, for some of you guys, your fingers or forearms might be cramping up. So one of the good things to do, so the next one we're going to do is get your fingertips, go like this, get your palm, and press. So I'm pressing upward as I'm doing this, stretching out my forearm muscle here. Good job. All right, other hand. Again, hands up, palm here, and stretch out. Good job, guys. Good, all right. Relax. Sometimes too, if you have to, grab your arm and stretch it out that way too. There you go. If it's overworked, if you're not used to it, stretch out the lactic acids. There you go, that's it. So, okay, all right guys, so the next stretch and warm-up we're gonna do and then get into our punching is a very basic one that we all do. I'm gonna show you two different ways of doing this. One is up in the air and the other one utilizing the ground. So first one, bring it across. I like to grab my shoulders and then bring this hand across and then push. And then extend my arm out and push. So not necessarily here, but extend and then push, keeping my arm straight across. Here you go. And by the way, each stretch, I generally like to do for 30 to 45 seconds as I'm doing this. Because I am going to be doing some heavy punches to make sure my shoulders are warmed up, my arms are warmed up before I do a lot of punching. Now there's ways of doing it without warming up as much is that you don't go into punching as intensely in doing this. All right, good. Other side, remember, crawl your finger, bring your arm across, straighten it, and then pull in. Good. Just like so. Again, this is a great shoulder one as well too. For some of you guys that have shoulder injuries or you get shoulder pinches, okay, like when you're punching and get a shoulder pinch, stretch out your upper pectoral or the chest muscle. You want to stretch that muscle out first. What happens is, if you get a lot of shoulder pain, it's generally because this muscle, the chest muscle, is very tight. So it's pulling on the shoulder, so when you extend, it's even pulling even more. So this is the muscle we want to stretch out. And now we're going to do that in a little bit. So I'm going to show you real quick. All right? So, I'm going to bring my hand across here, lay it flat. And I'm going to look up towards the ceiling as I do this. My hand is here to post, and I dip my shoulder into the ground. I don't have to go all the way down, I'm just dipping it into the shoulder, into the ground. Good. All right, now, same thing on the side. Post, hand extends out, hold it out, and then I'm bringing my leg out for stability, and dipping my shoulder into the ground, dipping it into the ground. Good, all right guys. Okay, so now that we're warmed up a little bit, what we're gonna do is gradually increase the punching. Gradually increase the intensity. So the intensity will go down and up, and we'll combine the combos into it. Don't worry about your feet. Don't worry about your stances right now. Just make sure you keep moving when you're doing this. Again, go at your own pace when we're doing this. So this is all a upper body workout, shoulder workout, arm workout, and utilizing your striking and everything else. So we'll do empty glove, empty, and then we'll put on the gloves in a little bit. All right guys, let's get started. So, first one we're gonna do 3 rounds of a jab cross position. I'm gonna do each round kind of a different angle, so you guys will get to see this angle, and this angle here, okay? All right, here we go. So we're gonna do 20 combinations, 20 sets. 1, 2, 3, just like so. Now the one thing you wanna focus on is you wanna tighten your fist at the last second. Here, just like this, here. And when you're doing it, you get used to it, you start engaging your lats a lot more versus just making a soft fist and doing this. You tighten everything up, all your fists, just like we were doing this before. All right, here we go. So we're gonna do 20 sets, 3 rounds. Here we go. Let's go. And loose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. All right, I'm gonna do it this way now, guys. Again, you'll see me kind of change my footwork a little bit when we're doing this, so you guys can kind of see and play around with your footwork as well too. So you'll see the balls of my feet kind of come up. You'll see the balls of my feet plant. You'll see me pivot into them. So again, you play around with this as you progress. Okay, remember, there's no wrong way of doing something. There's only a wrong way of knowing when to execute it. All right, guys? All right, here we go. All right, here we go. This way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. By this time, you should start feeling it in your forearms a little bit when you're doing it. If you're doing it right, remember, as you're striking, boom, tighten up your fist, boom, tighten up your fist. You have to learn how to strike on the moment of impact when you're doing it. All right, now we got this direction over here, guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good, very good. Okay, that was 3 rounds, 20 sets overall. Now, we're gonna go into the next one. So this one, we're gonna combine 1, 2, and then up. Now when you're going up, there's a back to knuckle strike that goes straight. A back to knuckle strike can go to the chin. The difference between a back to knuckle and an uppercut is an uppercut continues a circle upward. A back to knuckle goes in a straight line when you're doing it. So when we go 1, 2, 3, we're gonna pause here. So we're pausing. 1, 2, and pause. And that's an uppercut with your lead hand when you're doing it. And now, what I want you to focus on is when you're doing this, 1, 2, here, pivot that body. You pivot, if you can see me in the camera, by pivoting, I'm moving my shoulders away, my body away. 1, 2, versus staying here. Pivot into that position. Okay, again, don't worry about the feet. If you can't get it right, just get that arm to come up. And on that impact, you're pausing, you're tightening your fist. So same thing, 3 sets. Here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Again, go at your own cadence. If you can follow, that's fantastic. The other 2 sets, I'm gonna do them a little bit slower for you guys. Now, you can do it slower, but the impact of the punch still has to be there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 8. Okay. Other side now. Here we go. Again, when you're punching, you want to focus on exhaling. When you exhale, it really doesn't matter what sound you make, as long as you're exhaling out. You can go, your Belinda guys out there, or you can just go, whoosh. For you guys that are more traditionally used to your key eyes, when you're doing it, I mix it up. And right now I'm counting for everybody to kind of keep track, but you can mix it out. I generally, when I don't count, I'll go whoosh, whoosh. I just like making the whoosh sound. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20. Good. Very good, guys. All right, so that's the first little round. So now we're going to put the gloves on. We're going to go into our last segment of the class. Again, this is a great warm-up for you guys. Keep moving. Build up a great sweat when you're doing it. Now with the gloves, we're going to go ahead and put those on now. All right, here we go. By the way, Bushido, you get your own bag, which is great. Okay, so these are fantastic gloves here. These are the full strap arounds, which are great for wrist support. Fantastic for wrist support. And the wrist support is really great when, especially when you're punching a bag. When you're doing a bag and you're hitting a heavy bag, it keeps that wrist support so you don't end up injuring yourself. A lot of times we'll hit the bag really, really hard, and the gloves that we're wearing aren't necessarily designed to hit heavy. They're mostly designed for point sparring, things like that, but when I'm talking about heavy striking, you're really hitting your whole entire body with it. All right, guys, now we're going to be doing is we're going to be elbowing, pivoting. Now this is why I love these gloves, okay? Look, you don't have a Bob or a Wave Master, get your gloves. There you go. Just like on Pinion 4, for you guys that have Pinion 4, you can do that. It's fantastic. So now during this time, we're going to be incorporating push-ups. Just 5 push-ups. That's it. Just 5 push-ups when you guys are doing it. All right, so here we go. You guys ready? So let me demonstrate what we're going to be doing. So first move we're going to do is we're going to go jab, cross, up, elbow. And the elbow, you're going to bring your hand, when you do the uppercut, the hand's already up. The elbow is in a great position. It's far enough away to strike now. Here, here, look, boom. And you want to pivot, boom, into that bat. Okay, so we're going to do 10 of these. Okay, 10 of these, 3 rounds, 10 sets. And then we got one more, and then we'll be done. Here we go. Let's do this. All right. Same thing. 1, 2, whoos, house. All right, here we go. All right, ready? And by the way, if you can't count, just listen to my voice and follow along. All right. Because sometimes when you get into the groove of things, sometimes you lose count. Here we go. And go. Ice. 1. Ice. 2. Ice. 3. Ice. 4. Ice. 5. Ice. 6. Ice. 7. Ice. 8. Ice. 9. Ice. 10. These pads are so great. I can barely feel the elbow. And by the way, you don't have to hit it, your hand super hard. You can just tap it. It's okay. All right, here we go. Go in this direction now. Ice. 1. Ice. 2. Ice. 3. Ice. 4. Ice. 5. Ice. 6. Ice. 7. Ice. 8. Ice. 9. Ice. 10. Very good, guys. Okay. Again, great warm up. If you guys are doing sparring later on, you want to shadow box, this is a great warm up to do getting into shadow boxing. After all this is said and done, this is great for a warm up to get into a sparring matches or sparring class, things like that. All right, other side, guys, here we go. And by the way, you rest as long as you can in between sets. Generally, I like to do about 10 seconds. All right, here we go. Ass, 1. Ace, 2. Ace, 3. Ace, 4. Ace, 5. Ace, 6. Ace, 7. Ace, 8. Ace, 9. Ace, 10. All right, now we do 5 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, guys, now last one. This one's a little bit different. So follow along. All right, so for the next one, it's 10 sets. Sorry, 5 sets. And by the way, if you notice the pattern, we were from 20 sets to 10 to 5. Okay, so this one involves a little more body, a little more aggressiveness now that the body's kind of warmed up into the position. But the differences between these, we're going to be doing 5 push-ups in between each set. Each set, 5 push-ups. Okay, guys? So, here we go. All right, here we go. So from here, we're going to come out. So think of this as a jab. Here, elbow, come around, elbow, oos, knee, and then down. Think of this as a jab. Elbow, elbow, oos, knee. All right? Don't worry about the proper technique. As long as you're moving and grooving, we're getting the sweat on. Here we go. I'll go slow for the first set. Oos, 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 oos. Last one. All right, 5 push-ups. Here we go. Let's do it. All right, other side now. Here we go. We're gonna pick up the pace a little bit. Here we go. Pace, pace, yeah. Almost rhythm there. Here we go. Start feeling it in the shoulders, in the arms. I'm not feeling it. So last set. Again, take a break if you need to. That's up, rewind. That's what the post these videos. Rewind it, reset. It's all good. Here we go, last one. By the way, push-ups, it's all depending on who you are. On your knees, triceps wide, let your nose touch the ground. That's all depending on your guys' skill level. So again, thanks for watching. Good luck with the challenge, and let's have fun, guys.